Benedict, uh, every day when people go out of his house, try to have a nice day. Did you thought about this that you were going to have a good game today?
Yeah, is that a true question? Uh, I'll pray every morning. Oh, that's what you're trying to say? No, I just pray every day. I know I'm gonna have a great day.
Over here on the left side, second row.
Benedict, you didn't play in the first quarter. I guess how did you kind of stay ready mentally for when you got into the second quarter, and how do you think you've kind of grown when it comes to being ready when your number is called?
Just staying ready. Whenever my number gets called, just to go in the game and do the right things and trying to have my team win. That's the whole mindset.
Over on the right side, third row.
Benedict, it felt like when the bench came in the second quarter, the energy in the whole building kind of shifted. Did you feel that? Did you feel like maybe there was a little extra juice after you guys went on a run in the second?
For sure, I think having guys like TJ and Obi gets in the game and Shep, just playing hard. It's a group of guys who play extremely hard, and I think that's exactly what we needed. Just to get the fans back on their feet and everybody was cheering. So,
Scott on the right.
Ben, that's something as a collective, as a bench, you guys talked about, obviously knowing you needed to contribute more. Is that something as a group you talked about, or just knew you took it upon yourself whenever your moment came?
I think that's our job. Just like I said, just get in the game and have that mindset. I think that once we get in the game, I told the guys yesterday that we don't have as many chances of the one who start the game. Obviously, we have less minutes, but I think you just have to get in the game with the right mindset, and you just got to give it all you got, win the game.
Dustin here on the left.
Ben, just what got you into rhythm offensively? You're obviously able to hit a lot of those mid-rangers and threes and stuff like that. I mean, how did you find space, and what got you, just into a rhythm shooting-wise?
Pretty much just shooting shots I like. I was able to get in the gym a lot, I'm saying, this week and just prepare for this game.
Jamal up front.
I know you've talked about it in the past before, but last year, going through the experience of not being able to play in the run, how much did you think that helped prepare you for being able to contribute in this run?
I think as much as I was out last year, not being able to play, I learned a lot. Just being on the bench, being next to the coaches who were able to run me through the game and stuff like that. So, I was able to. It was an unfortunate situation, but I was fortunate enough to learn a lot and be ready for this year.
Front right.
Hey, Ben, up here. It seemed like in game two, at certain points, the offense went stagnant and you guys weren't able to move the ball as much. And tonight, there was a lot of off-ball movement, guys cutting towards the rim. What did you see differently tonight that allowed you guys to find so much success in that area?
I think our aggressiveness. I think the way we started the game, wasn't the best, but we were able to call a timeout and pretty much execute what we usually do. And I think when we play Pacers basketball, that's the best thing that we're gonna get and the fans are gonna get.
Second row here on the left.
Benedict, Rick Carlisle told us a story about how you were basically counting down the days till you could return from the labrum injury, and you were like coming in every day, taking the sticky note off of the calendar. Can you describe what that was like for you? And then secondly, what does Obi Toppin mean to this team from an energy standpoint?
I mean, it was crazy. I think that I don't want to say it that way. A lot of people enjoy playing basketball, but I really love playing basketball. I think it's family and basketball for me. So. Me not being able to play. I wish I could do anything to be on the court, but I couldn't. So, like I said, trying to put myself in positions where I could learn about the game and just improve as much as I can. And Obi has been great, man. He's been the player that I wouldn't expect less of him, because he's a source of energy and. He's always smiling. He has a contagious energy. So just him coming to the game and bringing, whatever it is, defense or offense, it's always great to have.
Last question here on the left side, standing.
You got 27 points, outscore OKC bench by yourself. How important was the energy from the crowd for you tonight?
You said how was the?
How was important of the crowd in the fan energy? Yeah.
They were very, very important. I think that you know, the state of Indiana is about basketball, you know, and that's the first time that I really felt it. And as much as this is a dream right now, I'm not trying to live in my dream. I'm trying to like live in the present and make sure the dream ends well, which means winning next game and winning a championship. So if the fans can help me, that's the best I can get.
Thank you.
Congratulations on 27 points.
Say it again.
Congratulations.
Oh, appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you.